Hello students, welcome to today's session of class 7 computer science. Today we are going to start the very first chapter, that is number system. Till now we have discussed types of number system that we have and their properties. Today we will discuss various conversions that we have. Before discussing further, let's revise number system along with their properties. So in general we have to understand four types of number system. So, number system, we have four types of number system: decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system and hexadecimal number system. Now, decimal number system consists of digits 0 to 9, distinct digits 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9. So, in total how many digits does it have? 10. So, its base is 10. So base of any number system means number of distinct characters or digits that number system consists of. I am repeating it again. Base of any number system means number of different digits that number system is having. Like in decimal, how many different digits does it have? 10. So its base will be 10. And the writing pattern of decimal number system is any number that we write inside the bracket and in the subscript, it is called as a subscript. It is called as a subscript. So in the subscript we are writing the base of that particular number system, through which we get to know to which number system this number is going to belong. Now next is binary number system. Binary number system consists of two digits, that is 0 and 1. Its base is 2 and the writing pattern will be any number with the base 2. Similarly, we have octal number system, and this number system consists of 8 digits. In total 8 digits starting from 0 until 7. So its base will be 8 and the writing pattern is any number with base 8. And the last is hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system consists of 16 digits starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 up to till 9 we have a digits. After 9 we have to take alphabets as a part of this number system. Alphabets starting from A till F, that is A, B, C, D, E and F, where A means 10, B means 11, C has the value 12 up to so on till F is having the value 15. So if the base of the hexadecimal number system is 16 and the writing pattern will be bracket subscript is 16, right? So this was about the revisiting of the number system. So next is, now one more thing to take care of is, in binary number system you might be writing like if I talk about a number like in a binary number system like this. Now this number belongs to binary number system. How? After looking at its base we can understand that this number belongs to binary number system, but you might read it as 101 because we are in a usual habit of reading the decimal number system, but it is 101 and not 101. Why not 101? Because binary number system has a two digits 0 and 1, so we will read each digit as 101. Clear? Okay, so let's move further. Now in every number system the value of a digit in a number depends upon three things. Now what are those three things? First is face value of a digit. Next is base of number system. And the last is position of a digit in a number or place value of each digit. Next is position of digit in number, or we can also call it as a place value of each digit. Now, for example, if I take a number 784, so what do we mean by face value of a digit? Face value is the value number itself. Face value is the actual value of the digit, that is the digit itself. Face value means actual value of digit, right? So in case of 784, what is the face value of 4? It's 4 itself. In case of 784, what is the face value of 8? 8 itself, right? Next is base of a number system. As we have just discussed, base of a number system will determine the number, how many different numbers does a number system is having, and we are also writing it in a, every time we are writing the base in a subscript of a number. Writing pattern is like this, where B stands for the base. Next is position of digit in a number or place value of each digit. Now 4. Now 4, what is the place value of 4 in a number 784? Place value of digit 4 is ones place. It is ones place, or you can also call it as a unit place, right? So why we are calling it as a unit place? Now we will see that every time we are calculating the positional value or place value of each digit with the help of base and its power. Base and its power. So now similarly, what is the place value or position value of a digit 8 in number 784? It's tens place. It is tens place. So we can also write it as 10 raised to the power 1. What is the positional value or place value of 7 in a number 784? It is 100th place. You can also call it as a 100th place. Fine. So now let's move further. Now the question is, how do we calculate the power of a number? Before proceeding further, let's learn how to calculate power of a number. Now see, what do we mean by power of a number? If I say I have a number n, I have to find the value, I have a number n with the power p. What will be the value after simplifying it? It is the number, that particular number n, let's say n is any number and p is the power. N is any number and p is power of that number. N raised to the power p. So what will be the result of n after evaluating n raised to the power p? It is basically a number n multiplied by itself p times. Means a number n multiplied by itself p times. How? Let's take an example of that. Let us take an example. 2 raised to the power 3. Now what is n here? N is 2 and p is 3. So now what will be the value after evaluating the power of 2? Now 2 is multiplied by itself. 2 will be multiplied by itself. How many times? P number of time. What is the value of p here? 3. So we will multiply 2 by itself 3 times. So what will be the result? 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. Result will be 8. Let's take another example. 3 raised to the power 2. Now, number n is 3, p is 2. So, what does it means? 3 multiplied by itself, how many times? 2 times. So, 3 into 3, that will be 9, right? Okay, let me take one more example. 4 raised to the power 2. What will be the, here n is 4 and p is 2. So, what will be the result? 4 into 4, which is equals to 16. Clear? Now, one important thing to notice is, if we calculate a power of number as 0, if we take the value of p as 0, the result will be 1 always. The result will be 1 always in case of any number. So, if I take 2 raised to the power 0, the result is 1. Take any number n, when its power is 0, the result will be 1. If I take 7 raised to the power 0, result will be 1. If I take 4 raised to the power 0, result will be 1. If I take 3 raised to the power 0, result will be 1. Even if I take 0 raised to the power 0, then also result is 1. So, take care of this thing. It is very important point that any number with the power 0 is always 1. Clear? Okay, let's move further. After calculating power of a number, let's move to conversion. Now, first conversion that we are going to do is converting a binary number into decimal number. Binary number into decimal number. Now, let's see how does it work. Now, suppose I have a number. How do you know that we are talking about binary number? Suppose I am writing 1001, right? Now, see, this is a number, and we can understand that this number belongs to which number system? Binary number system. How? By looking at its base. The base is 2. It means it is a binary number, and we have to convert this binary number into which number? Decimal number. How decimal number? Look at here. The base of a number is 10. So, means we have to convert the binary number into decimal number. So, let's see the procedure how to do that. Now, let us take this example only. Now, first of all, we have to calculate the place value. We will start with here. We will start here with the rightmost number, that is 1. Clear? Multiply it with the base of the number. What is the base of this number only? 2. So, multiply it with 2. Right? And what will be the power here? Power is 0. It is the 0th position. Right? Move one place. Move to the immediate next place. Add this along with the immediate next place. So, now 0 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 1, again plus 0 multiplied by 2, immediate next will be 2, plus 1 into 2, what will be the immediate next? 3. So, see, do we have any further digit in the number? No. So, we will stop here. Now, see, we have started with the number which is at the units place. Take that number as it is, multiply it with the base of that particular number, and the power of the base will be, we are going to start it with 0. We are going to start it with 0. After that, put addition sign and move to the immediate next number, that is 0. Multiply it by the base, and the power here will be 1. Just keep on adding the add the power by 1 every time we are moving to the immediate previous number, right? Previous digit, sorry, right? See that 1 into 2 raised to the power 0 plus 0 into 2 raised to the power 1. Again put addition sign. Next is 0. Again we have shifted one place before here, one place further, so the power of a base will be keeping on is going to keep on increasing by 1. Here the power of the base was 0. As we have moved further, the power is increased by 1. As we are moving further, power is increased by one more thing. Now it is 2. As we are moving further, power will be increased by one more number. Now it is 1 into 2 raised to the power 3. Now let's calculate. As we have discussed, to calculate the power, any number raised to the power 0 is 1 multiplied by 1 plus 2 raised to the power 1 is means multiplying 2 by itself. How many times? 1 time. So that will be 2 into 0 plus 2 raised to the power 2 means 2. I am going to multiply 2 by itself. How many times? 2 times. So 2 into 2, that will be 4 into 0 plus. Similarly, multiply 2 by itself. How many times? 3 times. So 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. So 8 into 1. Now simplify it further. 1 into 1 is 1. 0 into 2 is 0. If we multiply any number with 0, the result is always 0. Plus 0 into 4 is 0. 8 into 1 is 8. So the result is 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. It will be 9. So 9. So this is my answer. So what will be the result? 1001. So the decimal equivalent of this binary number is 9. Clear? So now let me take one more example. Let's take 101. We have to convert this binary number into its decimal equivalent. Let's see what is the procedure again. Now take this number 1, multiply it by the base of that number, and power will be 0. The place value of this number, that is 0, plus as we are moving further, the place value is getting increased by 1. So is the power of that base. Let's check another thing. 0 into 2 raised to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to the power 2. So now what will be the result? Any number raised to the power 0 is 1 multiplied by 1. 2 raised to the power 1 will be 2 into 0 plus 2 raised to the power 2 will be 4 into 1. After simplifying it, what will be the result? 1 plus 0 plus 4, that is equivalent to 5. So here my decimal equivalent of a number 101, binary number 101, its decimal equivalent is 5. Clear? Stay tuned for more examples. Thank you, students.